Well, Marin, congratulations. You become the first Croatian, male or female, to make it to an Australian Open final. So that's a great way to start our interview. Congratulations with that. First set, you faced a couple of break points in your first service game. Then you got on a roll, and then he turned it around in the second set, and then it became very competitive. How about that second set, the second half of it, and the tiebreaker? What were the keys to get you that 2-set-to-love lead?
I think in that second set, I was just a little bit up and down with my game. I was not getting enough returns back to put pressure on him on his service games, and he started to serve quite good, and he started to release a couple of his forehands, so it was just a little bit difficult to connect a couple points in a row, but I just stayed mentally very focused to try to play every single point. It was extremely crucial in the tiebreak, obviously, to keep that pressure.
After the first set, he went off court. He received some medical treatment, and he seemed to play quite well after that. But maybe it looked like towards the end of the third set, he was slowing a little bit. How aware were you of his condition, and how much do you pay attention to that in a significant match like this?
Well, I noticed that just in the third game, in the third set, when I broke him, he just let a couple balls go past him. So I was realizing that he might gonna release a couple more forehands now, but I was seeing that with his movement he was a little bit restricted. So I just tried to move the ball around, and obviously that second break was extremely crucial.
Yeah, it's his first semifinal. I mean, he's certainly a player on the rise. I love just your overall thoughts on Kyle and his future going forward. He's one of our young stars coming into the game now.
Well, absolutely. He's playing great tennis, and the last couple of years he improved a lot, and obviously started great. This year had an extremely tough run to the semis, had a couple 5-setters and a couple 4-setters as well. I mean, definitely it left some scars on his body, as I can feel that too, but definitely he's got a bright future, and we're going to be seeing him a lot around.
Yep, we sure will. He's not the only one who's played a lot of tennis here. 3 of your 6 matches have gone over 3 hours. When you played the Wimbledon final last year, you had some problems with your feet that impacted your play. How do you feel about your body going into this final here at the Australian Open?
I feel really good. I mean, today was just a little bit different intensity than in the match with Rafa, and in that match I lifted my game a lot, and the energy was really good on the court. And I think overall I'm feeling really good, thanks to my fitness coach, thanks to my guys. They are making me work hard, and obviously great thing over here now I have 2 days off, so it's going to be a nice one on Sunday. Well,
let's focus on the final a little bit now. Let's go kind of opponent by opponent. There's a young player, that's his first name too, Mr. Chung. He's one of the players in the semifinals tomorrow night. You've played him 3 times, and I'd love to get your take on his game and maybe how it's changing here in this tournament, because he's coming along pretty quickly.
He does. I mean, he played a few extremely great matches, and great run for him over here. I think the court just suits him nicely for his game. He's hitting great from the back of the court, moving probably one of the best on the tour, and sliding better on the hard courts than on clay. So it's amazing to watch him, and great to see him coming up that nicely. And obviously end of the year for him was great, winning that next gen finals and playing really well over here.
And the other guy you've played a couple times. In fact, the Wimbledon final you played him. Who was that other guy? Oh, Federer, that guy. Yeah, him. So he got you at the Wimbledon final, but you beat him when you won your U.S. Open title in the semifinals. What are the keys when you play Raj?
Well, Roger is always looking to play extremely aggressive. He's serving really good and taking the ball quite early. So, you know, I think with my own game, if I'm serving well, playing aggressive, hitting good shots from the baseline, I think I can match him with that game. Obviously, it's always difficult if you are running around and he's controlling the points.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I just noticed what time it is on your awesome watch. We got a doubles match, so we got to get off the court, my man. You get 2 days off. Marin Čilić, congratulations. He's into the final.